All right, let's see how this works. Oh. Right on, they all work. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Right Turn Randy channel. Today, we're gonna be addressing the lighting situation in the garage. When I first moved in, they had all these incandescent bulbs, and I think there was one LED bulb up there. I've since put in a couple of these, which are these little sort of plate lights, and they really do a great job of lighting up this area of the garage. But it's not really enough. So for the front of the garage, to add a little bit more light, I got some of these. I got them down at Tractor Supply Company for I think they're like 20 bucks a piece, something like that. And I'm gonna hang 3 of them across here between these lights. And I'm gonna hang 2 of them up there. And I might put one back here in the corner, but I think this area has got quite a bit of light already. As you can see since the last video, the garage has been cleaned out, so there's tons and tons of space to work in here. I have an extra storage rack that I'm gonna be putting right here where that Elsa doll is. I put up another rack already. This is basically for chemicals, cleaning, and personal protection stuff. This is still a work in progress. These are a lot of my tools. They were split up all over the place when I first moved, and so I don't know where anything is at. I also have a pegboard in this garage, which I'd never used a pegboard before, but it is freaking rad so far. I think I'm going to have this board completely filled up. There's more pegboard back here. I don't know if I'm actually gonna move these shelves or not because I like them where they're at, and I can't really think of another place in the garage that I could put them. But I've also hung up this sign, which somebody gave me, and I was really super thankful to that person for that. Also, somebody sent me a little Tide car from 1994, the 1994 edition Ricky Rudd Tide car. I got this in the mail about a week ago. I have no idea who sent it to me. I was thinking of 2 people who it could have been, and I hit them both up, and neither of them, well, all 3 of them said that they didn't get it from me. So I have no idea who sent this, but whoever it is, they know my real address and they know my real name. So I figured it was somebody that knows me personally. If you sent this to me, let me know, and we'll get it figured out because I'm dying to know who sent this. It is super cool, and whoever it was, thank you so much. Also, speaking of cool things that I acquired recently, I went down to a, what would you call them on YouTube? An arms show? And I ended up buying this really super cool knife from somebody that I know that was down there. It's a guy that goes to my church. His name is David. And he was selling these for about $30 a piece. It's his brand right there. And it's a really hefty knife. He makes these out of truck springs, old truck springs. It's really well made, and I think he was selling this for about like $30. He's got a bunch of different styles. If any of you guys are interested in one of these, let me know. I might be able to get you in touch with him. But it's a really super cool knife. That's what I'm going to be opening all my boxes with when I start ordering stuff for the Tide car over here. So after quitting my job, I'm a little nervous, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The first thing I'm going to do, because I haven't had a chance at all, is take this thing out of the garage. It's a beautiful day today, so I'm going to get out and drive it a little bit and knock the dust off it. I actually had to get the registration done because I didn't realize that I had missed registering all 3 of my cars. So they were all almost a month out of registration, and I was driving back and forth to work in my cars with the registration being 15 days, 20 days out. So I've got all the registrations all done, my stickers are on, and I want to go and take this thing out for a drive. Well, it looks like we're running a little low on fuel, so let's see if she starts up. We'll go get some gas. Oh, my Might have to be in there to pump the pedal a little bit because battery's feeling pretty weak. Let's see if we can get this thing fired up. Come on, baby. I know it's been a while. Oh yeah! Woo! Full idle 11 to 1. Almost 12 to 1. That's with the choke out. Let's push the choke in a little bit and see what we get. Oh, didn't like that. Doesn't like that. All right. This is Indiana, not California. My garage door opener won't work through the car. It's like too much steel, metal, I guess. I have to hold it out the window to open the garage door. Man, the car needs a wash too. I'm struggling with how I'm gonna wash it because I can't just spray it down with the hose because water comes all in here everywhere when I do that. So I was thinking I might get something like a detail spray and some microfiber cloths and just give it a good wipe down every couple times a week, something like that. Man, it's so funny. Every time I think about getting in this car, I'm like, oh yeah, go for a drive, I guess. And then when I finally get in it and I start driving, I'm like, man, I forget every time how fun it is to get in this car and just like rip it around. And it's not even that powerful right now. It's just got this plain Jane 8-to-1 Chevy crate engine 350 in it with nothing special done to it at all. It doesn't have a cam, it doesn't have heads, it's got an Edelbrock Performer RPM intake and I think it's a 600 CFM Edelbrock Performer carb. But it's still just so much fun. So first up, this bulb is still incandescent, so we're gonna get up there and change that out with an LED. 40 watts. And this one going in its place, I think is like 9 watts, so. So I got these power strips.
And some extension cords. Extension cords are going to go up from the power strips up to the ceiling.
So the power strip will go over there, up to the ceiling, across, and then it'll be on that beam right there, if you can see it. That beam right there. 1, 2, 3 bar lights up there. And for the 2 down at the end here, the ones that'll be going there and there between the beams, I was going to take them off of this outlet right here, bolt the power strip somewhere around here, run an extension cable down there, and then go across to those 2. Should be plenty of light in here, and then I'll be able to do just the front lights in the garage by turning on that switch, or just the rear lights back here by hitting those switches there and the power strip that's on the wall over here. And if for whatever reason I don't want the lights on and I'm using that power strip, I can just unplug the lights. And each one of these bar lights in the box came with chains and anchors and everything. But that's the plan. I'm going to go ahead and string the lights together just to make sure they work before I go through all the work of mounting and putting them up there. And then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done.
Packaged okay, I guess. And then the guys that put these together, don't take the plastic off, obviously, because waste of time and money. But a trick for these, because sometimes you'll get it, the plastic will pinch down in there and it'll leave this ugly little piece of frilly plastic. If you press down on this, it separates it from the metal, and you can much more easily take it out of there. So that's what I do to keep it from hanging in there on the edge and tearing, because it looks so terrible and when it's just hanging in there. These aren't too bad. But just a little pressure on that plastic piece right there, and it comes right out. All right, I got all these hooked up. All right, let's see how this works. Oh. Right on, they all work. Okay, so I've got 3 of the bar lights hung. We've got this one right here. I just spaced those 38 inches apart and then used coax staples to hold the wires out of the way, wherever there are wires hanging. This one was long enough, or short enough rather, that it kind of stretches taut over there and everything stays level. The lights were kind of being pulled to the side depending on the weight of the wire, the cable for the plug that was coming off them, and then this one used a lot of coax staples on this one, quite a few more, just to keep the extension cord to the wall. And then this power strip is just screwed to the wall right here, nice and solid. All right, so let's see if they turn on. Nope. I didn't click them all on before yeah. Let me go turn the lights on and then I'll try that again. Okay, all the lights are clicked on. Let's try this for a second time. Oh, dang. That, kill the other lights. That's a lot of light. Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks great. I like that a lot. Looks much better. So I've got these 3 up here, and then I'll be doing 3 more on the other side here. And then I can turn on just the bar lights for that light, or I can turn on these 2 with it. And then that's pretty much the whole garage. I don't think I even really need the other bar lights, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and put them up anyway. Oh man, that is so much better. So much better. Okay, everything's hung. We've got 3 lights here and 3 lights over there. I changed my mind and I decided to have both of these wired to the same outlet, so let's see what the difference is. Ah, yes. It's like daylight in here.
I like that a lot. Back in this corner is still a little dark. I mean, to me, it's a little dark standing right here, so. But I don't think it's going to be an issue at all, honestly. Oh my goodness. That's so much light. I don't even really need these back ones. Let's see if I can shut all those off and see what it looks like. It darkens a little bit back there. Really only need that one. This one's not necessary. So it does brighten up that corner a little bit. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoy the new lighting scheme in the garage. I think it's gonna work out pretty good. But stay tuned, lots more content coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the videos, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.